exciting fights in boxing because I mean he's not an exciting fighter. All he do is slap. So
what happens to him in the fight?
oh, bro, he died. He died. Just like that, he died.
Is it any extra personal, him talking about your sister and like your sister watching?
You know, he's part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I need to get my get back. So I'm going to beat Rolly, and we're going to have that.
Ryan Garcia and his next opponent, Rolly Romero, wasted no time igniting their rivalry. The two have a history filled with trash talk and speculation about an eventual showdown. According to Romero, discussions about a potential fight between them date back 8 years. Now, with the bout officially set, both fighters have embraced the moment with the kind of intensity fans were hoping for.
Last question. Final message to Ryan Garcia before y'all fight.
No Vaseline.
Uh-oh.
Rolly Romero kicked off the exchange, and as expected, Ryan Garcia wasted no time firing back. Romero is a bold and aggressive fighter known for his heavy hands and relentless pressure, a style that has earned him a strong following in recent years.
I'm gonna ask you about this, right? We sparred in 2013, March 2013, right?
However, he now faces a tough challenge against boxing star Ryan Garcia. In an interview with Fight Hype, Romero reflected on the long-standing anticipation for their fight, saying, with Ryan, "Yeah, man, it's long overdue for sure. For sure. Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere."
At the time, he's 4 years older than me, right? So that means he's 21, I was 17, right? He going hard on me, right? Also, after I stopped his little brother, right? To claim that.
One day, Ryan's talking about fighting Isaac Cruz, and the next thing I know, I wake up to Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Romero remarked, "I guess Ryan didn't really know what was going on." Both fighters are fierce competitors and will undoubtedly be aiming to outdo each other in the lead-up to this showdown. Neither is the type to shy away from the spotlight, so expect plenty of fireworks as they promote this fight. The mind games are just beginning, and the build-up promises to be as intense as the fight itself.
Yeah. So you Pitbull in New York, Times Square,
Yeah,
right?
Times Square, yeah.
Nice, man. What? I guess curious. How does the fight go in your opinion? I know you guys have been circling each other.
Inside the ring, it's set to be an explosive matchup. Many seem to forget that Garcia is coming off a long layoff due to his suspension. He'll need to take this fight seriously and make a statement, or risk getting caught off guard. Romero isn't a pushover, and both fighters are well aware of each other's strengths and weaknesses. This one has all the makings of a must-watch battle.
Oh, you're gonna walk around the whole fucking shit.
I know. But yeah, I mean, this is a fight that I feel like the fans wanted for a long time until he lost.
Garcia took to X saying, not surprised at Pitbull pulling out, but we get to fight some dog food and Rolly.
A lot of things ahead, but fight-wise, I either want to fight the 154-pound champion, Sebastian Fundora, or I want to fight Isaac.
This back and forth between the two young American fighters is only getting started, and tensions are expected to rise in the coming weeks. As for the fight itself, it promises to be an exciting showdown filled with speed and power. Romero has a reputation for delivering action-packed fights, and the same can be said for Garcia. Their contrasting fight styles are bound to make for an explosive matchup, keeping fans on the edge of their seats.
You can't really take anything away from him either. This should be a great fight still.
What happens if he doesn't win this fight? Does it like take it out of play, or he's still gonna fight you regardless?
I mean,
Ryan Garcia kicked off the war of words by declaring that he plans to fight Isaac Cruz in May after serving his boxing suspension. However, before looking ahead, Garcia must first get past Rolando Romero, a dangerous opponent with only 2 career losses. Romero's first defeat came against Gervonta Tank Davis, who also handed Garcia a knockout loss. His second setback was against Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a fight that significantly affected the trajectory of his career. Now, with both fighters eager to prove themselves, this matchup carries serious stakes for their futures in the sport.
I'm gonna replace him if he doesn't win, but I'm sure he will. I mean, I think this is a touch-him-up fight.
Ryan Garcia knows he's in for a serious challenge as he prepares to take on Rolando Rolly Romero. Both fighters are known for their knockout power, but Romero's durability has often been questioned, especially after his recent knockout loss to Isaac Pitbull Cruz. While Kroos has drawn comparisons to the legendary Mike Tyson for his aggressive style and ability to absorb punches, Romero hasn't shown the same level of resilience. That's something Garcia will look to exploit with his signature left hook, one of the most devastating weapons in boxing today.
Trying to see where he was guiding me, and he just led me to Dallas, led me to Derek, and I pursued it, and I'm here now, and I feel good.
If Romero enters the fight with an overly aggressive approach, he could present Garcia with an easy target. Garcia thrives on counterpunching, and an overly eager Romero might walk straight into his power shots. This fight is also crucial for Garcia in another way. It serves as a tune-up before a potential rematch with Devin Haney. Garcia has been sidelined due to a suspension, and shaking off any ring rust is essential before facing in a light-level boxer like Haney again. Yes, in May we're going to be fighting, Garcia said. It'll be good. Another big fight. I'm ready to do it. Rolly is still a great fighter. He may have lost one time, but fans love him. He's a big dude. While Garcia acknowledges that Romero remains a dangerous opponent, he also knows that fans have mixed feelings about this matchup. Many were hoping to see him fight Pitbull Kroos instead, believing that would have been a far more intriguing contest. The 140-pound division is stacked with talent, and some believe there were better options than Romero for Garcia's return to the ring. However, this bout does carry some history, as Garcia and Romero have been linked to a potential fight for years, but never managed to finalize one until now. There were so many people in London, and they were all meeting with Turkey. It's nuts. Times Square, yes, me and Rolly were going to fight on many occasions. It never went down. I feel this is a fight that fans wanted for a long time, Garcia added. Despite Romero's recent loss to Kroos, Garcia doesn't think it changes much. He still sees Romero as an explosive fighter who brings excitement to the ring. He also praised Kroos for his performance, saying Kroos boxed a great fight, so you can't take anything away from him either. However, Garcia remains confident that he will defeat Romero, and he's already thinking ahead. When I win against Rolly, I will fight him again, beat him again, and finally put that to rest. Move on with my career and just maybe fight Teofimo, right? That's how it's going to go. I'm just feeding everybody, bro. Everybody I want to fight, I'm fighting. As for the weight class, Garcia confirmed that the fight will take place at 144 pounds, slightly above the super lightweight limit. It'll be 144. I'm just giving him, like he's not a small man. I'm trying to give him something. You can't say, oh my god, what an easy fight. I could have done that, but I didn't. No safe routes here. I'm confident and I have enough skills. While some fans believe this isn't the best fight for Garcia, he remains focused. Romero may not be seen as the toughest challenge in the division, but he still possesses knockout power, which means Garcia will need to be sharp. More importantly, this fight will test how Garcia performs after a long layoff. A lackluster showing could put doubts in fans' minds about his ability to compete at the highest level. On the other hand, an emphatic victory would remind everyone why he's still one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing. Ultimately, the matchup between Garcia and Romero is about more than just winning. It's about making a statement. Both fighters have suffered setbacks in their careers, and both need to prove they still belong among the elite. With the history between them and their shared reputation for explosive fights, fans can expect fireworks when they finally step into the ring. While this may not be the dream fight many hoped for, it's still a high-stakes showdown with plenty of drama. Garcia will look to prove he's still a top contender, while Romero will be out to shock the world. The stage is set, and soon, these two warriors will settle their differences in the ring.